Alright, so before we get into the review of Iron Man, I'm actually going to go over what my new MCU series is all about on this channel. So essentially, from March 18th from today to, I think it's April 26th, we are going to review every Marvel movie that I reviewed. I'm going to review every Marvel movie, except for Ant-Man, and except for Captain Marvel, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's it. And Infinity War and Black Panther. So if I reviewed it on this channel as a theatrical release, I'm not gonna re-review it. If I have reviewed it on this channel as a just feel like reviewing a Marvel movie today, re-reviewing it. I'm not gonna re-review Ant-Man because I think that review is fine. But today we're going to be reviewing Iron Man in like 2 days, and Incredible Hulk in another 2 days. I'm going to do Thor and Iron Man 2. So let's do it. And then this weekend we got Captain America, and then we got Avengers, and then we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll get to Phase 2. So let's review all of Phase 1.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Iron Man. So Iron Man is the first movie into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The movie was released in 2008, didn't see it back in 2008. I think I was still watching WALL-E back then. But essentially, Iron Man's about this guy named Tony Stark. He's really cocky, he's really rich, he gets all the girls, he's really attractive and whatnot. And eventually, he ends up getting kidnapped by some bad people. And essentially, he now has to go... Okay, so he gets kidnapped by the bad people. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. He gets kidnapped by bad people, he builds a suit, he escapes. Now I have to learn about Iron Man. From what I hear, no one expected this movie to be good. I didn't see it back when it came in theaters. I saw this movie back in 2012, and then I watched The Avengers right after it. But I've always liked this movie. I always have. I really like Robert Downey Jr. First off, Robert Downey Jr.'s role as Iron Man is probably one of the most memorable roles in cinema history. It's not just because he did so good as a character, he sold the character so much. It's because he's been in every Marvel movie. He's one of my favorite cinema characters, so there's a good reason as to why he is one of my favorite acting roles of either this decade or of all time. And I think that this movie, I've always liked it. Usually 8 out of 10. I've always been like, okay, sometimes it's kind of lame, sometimes it's stuff like that. And then I rewatched it maybe a couple months ago, last year sometime, and then I really started to dig the movie. This is why I really want to review the MCU, because my original Iron Man review, sorry, I've been talking about Captain Marvel a lot lately, my original Iron Man review wasn't a good review. It's one of my original reviews, but the video, I don't really give it the credit it deserves for sparking the MCU and making just such a good movie. This is such a great movie. Iron Man hits all the right notes of a superhero movie. The emotion, the absolute awesome action, the hilarious comedy. It is a great superhero movie. And if you haven't seen Iron Man, who hasn't seen Iron Man? But if you really haven't seen Iron Man, please go watch it. It is a great superhero movie and one of my favorites out of the MCU. In regards to problems, I will never like Obadiah. But I don't hate him. He just doesn't have a good influence, and when he gets the Ironmonger suit, it's pretty lame and generic. Back in 2008, that wasn't the case, but I do not like him in the role. I simply just don't. Of course, Iron Man is my favorite Avenger. He's a lot of people's favorite Avenger, but the reason why is A, he owns the first movie, B, I feel the most connected to him, and C, he's freaking awesome. And in this movie, he really showcases the awesome side, the creative side. He has a great character. He's really not entirely relatable to me, but I really like his character. He has a great arc in this movie from beginning to end. This is how to make movie. This is how to make movie. It hits all the right notes in all the right ways, and it's impressive, and it's good, and it's entertaining. I don't know how I'm going to stretch this review out any longer, but what the point is I really dig Iron Man. I love this movie. AC/DC owns the score of this movie. They definitely own the Iron Man 2 score, and I really like the score. AC/DC is one of those bands that I almost kind of a guilty pleasure for. Don't at me. Some of their songs, it's like there's a weird thing with them. It's like, I love Thunderstruck, one of the best rock songs ever made. Back in Black, same. Highway to Hell, same. TNT, same. But they all do have this, they all are almost the same song. and the vocals are horrible, and AC/DC has horrible vocals, but I enjoy their music anyway, and I quite enjoyed this movie with that over it. It really actually helps advance the movie. Guys, overall, Iron Man is a great superhero movie. It's a great origin story, great superhero movie. It's a great movie. It has good characters, good emotion, good dialogue, good everything. It hits all the right notes in all the right ways. It's an incredibly entertaining, good movie that I've seen a lot. I really like this movie, and I'm going to give Iron Man a 9 out of 10. Alright, so next is The Incredible Hulk. Let's move to that review. This is going to kind of work like Christmas Eve, but it's going to be a bit better than Christmas Eve. What do you guys think of Iron Man? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.